This e-blog is our field study journey as pre-service teachers.
As we take our passion to profession.
Please sit back and relax
As we take to the different destination of our
field study deployment.
Good day everyone, I am Jeter Girosario from Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics. And now, I will discuss the Field Study 1, Activity 1, which is the teacher's knowledge on content and pedagogy. And let's begin to the activity number 1. The first part of activity number 1 is composed of the observation report, which is presented to a table which contains the principles of learning, parts of the lesson, where the principles are observed, and last is the evidences that will prove your claim. In addition, this contains of 4 questions. Number 1. Effective learning begins with the settings of clear and high expectation of learning outcomes. Number 2. Learning is an active process. Number 3. Learning is the discovery of personal meaning and relevance of ideas. And number 4, last one. Learning is a cooperative and collaborative process. Learning is enhanced in an atmosphere of cooperation and collaboration. Number 1. Before the discussion of the lesson intended for that day, the teacher states first the objectives that should be able to attain after the discussion and was able to state the lesson learning outcomes. The teacher immediately introduced the topic by presenting real-life sequence and series example that can be seen in the environment. Number 2. In explore part, the learners are actively participating in discussion by raising their hand to recite. Furthermore, the student cannot only give the right answer but also they were able to explain how they come up with the answer. The students are confidently reciting their answers, the questions that requires hot questions like what you observed and etc. Number 3. Elaborate is where application and generalization occurs, where in this part, students are being active to ask questions and ask clarification about the teacher. Students in internalizing and appreciating the topic. Furthermore, the pictures, forms, and materials prove to be a valuable resource during the discussion. Number 4, the last one. The teacher discussed the intended lesson for that day. It is where teacher will be interactively discuss the students, and the students will be actively cooperate and collaborate. Answer the teacher's question and make their output for that day, which is creating their body measurement on the Manila paper as a guide in the blouse making. That's all folks. Hope you understand the Field Study 1 Activity 1. And now let's proceed to Mr. Jericho.
Thank you, Sir Jeter. Hello, good day, mabuhay. I'm Sir Jericho. Kumusta kayo? I hope that you are doing well. By the way, did you learn something from Sir Jeter? I'm glad to hear that. Edu peeps, are you excited to learn something new from me? That's great. Without further ado, let's go.
This time, we will focus on the importance of teachers' mastery of content knowledge and its interconnectedness. This activity further encompasses teachers' ability to apply developmentally appropriate and meaningful pedagogy grounded on content knowledge. Learning as a social process. Learning takes place in many kinds of arenas where we interact with others in different contexts. Each learner is unique and has needs and problems not exactly like others. In other words, some people may have highly developed intellectual abilities while others may not. Some people have no trouble expressing themselves while others find it difficult. Some people learn things slowly while others may learn things quickly. Some people are sociable while others are shy and reserved. After all, I realized that doing a task rather than just reading about it will likely help a learner grasp it better.
Thank you for listening. I hope you've learned something from me. Hanggang sa muli, Edu Pips. Goodbye!
Maraming salamat, Sir Jericho. Hi, ako nga pala si Sir Jun. Para sa panghuling bahagi ng FS1 Worksheet 1 ay aking ibabahagi ang aming mga ginawang pagsusuri at refleksyon patungkol sa gawain ito. Para sa aming pagsusuri, nalaman natin na ang mga guro ay gumagamit ng MELS upang pagkunan ng kanilang mga layunin. Masasabi natin na ang mga layunin ay napapanahon at naayon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral. Nalaman din natin na ang mga guro ay gumagamit ng iba't ibang estratehiya upang magkaroon ng aktibong proseso ng pagkatuto sa isang silid-aralan. Nalaman din natin na ang guro ay gumagamit ng formal na pamamaraan ng pakikipag-usap o pakikitungo sa kanyang mga mag-aaral upang magkaroon sila ng sense of belonging sa kanilang kapwa mag-aaral maging sa kanilang guro. Para naman sa aming refleksyon ay napagtanto namin ang kalagahan ng pagtukoy sa pinakaangkop na pagkikipagtalas-tasan sa mga mag-aaral na nakabatay sa kanilang edad, baitang at antas ng pag-isip. Makakatulong ito upang matukoy ang pinaka-epektibong estratehiya na makakapukaw sa atensyon ng mga mag-aaral. Ma'am Bea, take it away.
Good day everyone, I am Bea Moore-Escamagar and welcome to Malacan Center Integrated School. Come with us on our journey on the Field Study 1 Worksheet number 2 on highlighting the different facilities here in DCIS.
Every facility in the school serves a distinct purpose and has a varied value. They all have an impact on the overall learning process as well as the learner's mental and physical progress. These, to some extent, have an influence on the learner's academic progress. We may find some facilities more and less useful, but they are all a viable option for increasing academic achievement. Proper facilities provide teachers and students with a safe teaching environment that is also good to their physical and mental well-being. Let us not forget that the quality of school facilities has a significant influence on a child's learning and development throughout their formative years, basically laying the groundwork for their demonstrable qualities and skills as a person.
And now we have Mom Princess Leia, who will be the one to tour us around the community where the school is located.
Thank you, Ma'am Easter. So, welcome to the Malacan Center Integrated School, and this is the community where the school is located. As you can see, it is along the highway and next to the barangay hall. It is near the St. Rose of Lima Parish Church, and there is also a bakery and the sari-sari store in front of the school. The school is also surrounded by trees. Town's Health Center, also known as Rural Health Center 2, is a facility that supports education. It is important for each community to have a first aid kit on hand. The St. Rose of Lima Parish Church has a small private school. St. Columba's Institute, it is next to it where people can also learn and advance their education. Finally, a large number of students who wish to attend school and learn new things, good behavior, and other things can be accommodated at the Dumalandan Center Integrated School. The teacher approaches students with a warm tone of voice throughout the observation. To find out if students are actually paying attention and grasping the material, they prod with questions related to the lecture. They employ a variety of teaching techniques. The teacher always encourages learners to speak up and share their opinions about the questions they are asking, even though some struggle to formulate their answers and others are too hesitant to raise their hands. The way that learners perform is greatly influenced by their teachers. They serve as both an inspiration and facilitator for their students.
And Ma'am Laika will take over the last part of worksheet number 2. Thank you, Ma'am Princess. Now let's take a closer look to the importance of school facilities to the teaching and learning process.
The school facilities impacts overall learning process, including mental and physical growth of the students, and this affects their academic performance to some extent. The facilities are useful when it benefits the teachers, the students, and also the stakeholders. Unorganized school facilities will give safe, secure, and conducive learning environment.
As an aspiring educator, we can make the school environment conducive to learning by providing a holistic learning approach for students and maintain an organized classroom setting.
In Dumalandan Center Integrated School, the complete resources and various facilities they have contributes to the learning of students. It has positive atmosphere, evident enthusiasm of the students, and the supportive community makes the school environment an ideal place to start a teaching journey.
Buenos dias! Mi nombre es Giancarlo Esparas and today I am going to talk about the intended learning outcomes and the PPST domain 3 in this activity. So at the end of this activity, FS students must be able to attain the following learning outcomes. So first is we are going to describe the characteristics, needs, and interests of learners in a diverse classroom. Second is we are going to determine, understand, and accept the learner's diversity background. And third, we are going to identify the best practices dealing with the diversity in the classroom. Fourth is we are going to value the importance of diversity of the learners, including differentiated learning, multiple intelligence, and LSATs. Come and join me as I watch a webinar about PPST Domain 3.
The PPST, or the Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers, is a comprehensive framework developed by the Philippine government to guide and enhance the quality of education by establishing standards for teachers. It aims to ensure that teachers possess the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitudes to provide quality education and meet the diverse needs of students in the ever-evolving educational landscape in the country. The framework is composed of 7 domains with specific strands that focus on essential aspects of effective teaching, and one of the said domains talk about the diversity of learners.
Again, welcome back to...
Thank you, Sir Carlo. Good day, netizens. I'm your teacher, Casey, and I am going to explore for you the observation guide for the learner's characteristics. At this juncture, we are going to observe the virtual class to know what was really the learner's characteristics. Do you have an idea, class? If not, hop in, because we are about to begin.
In a virtual classroom, the teacher effectively introduces lessons, engages students, and assesses responses, fostering strong connections and communication. While limited interaction hampers critical thinking, the class promotes mutual respect and community. Students with fast internet connections actively participate, but others rely on recorded videos. Student behavior varies, influenced by internet strength, with some displaying attentiveness and others remaining quiet or engaging in non-disruptive activities. Despite limited personal interaction, the students demonstrate a willingness to learn digital skills. In this virtual class, the students contribute to a positive learning environment by fostering cooperation, healthy relationships, and friendly competition. Despite initial doubts, all students demonstrate active listening, attentiveness, and a genuine interest in their studies. Active participation is more common among students with fast internet connections, while those in remote areas may seek assistance due to connectivity challenges. In online classes, the students collaborate by assisting each other, promoting a supportive environment, and showcasing good performance. The virtual classroom encourages cooperation, empathy, and oral responses that boost students' confidence.
Now that we've collected all of the learner's characteristics, at this juncture, we will have a game entitled Tanong Nyo, Sagot Ko, where there are random questions that I will answer for you to enlighten more about the learner's characteristics, and we will ask for help to our videographer to read the questions.
Identify the person who plays text roles in relationships and interactions in virtual or outdoor classroom. What roles do they play? Is there somebody who appears to be a leader, a mascot, or a joker, an attention seeker, a little teacher, a elder, or a business?
In the classroom, the teacher serves as a facilitator,
creating an engaging environment, while students assume various roles such as attention seekers, caregivers, or humor contributors, adding positivity. In virtual classrooms, some students emerge as leaders, guiding and commanding attention. The teacher plays a crucial role in maintaining balance in an organization, guiding student behavior.
So both teachers and students are integral to education, with teachers ensuring content understanding and curriculum knowledge. Engagement and relationships are fostered as teachers explain lessons, facilitate learning, and contribute to a diverse educational experience.
How does the teacher influence the class interaction considering the individual differences of students in a virtual or actual classroom?
So the teacher uses differentiated instruction to cater different styles and needs, promoting inclusivity and respect. They demonstrate empathy and patience, fostering a positive atmosphere. In the virtual classroom, they encourage open communication, student participation, and peer recognition. Fostering a welcoming and inclusive learning environment, they encourage active interaction, fostering a sense of belonging and understanding among students.
How did you feel as you observed the virtual or actual classroom? Did you feel a sense of oneness or unity among the learners and in between the teachers and the learners in a new normal classroom setting?
Virtual classroom experiences help the FS students understand teaching and learning process, fostering a sense of belonging and unity among students. Virtual classroom experiences helped the FS students understand teaching and learning processes, fostering a sense of belonging and unity among students. Observing a class through video provides excitement and happiness for future lesson facilitation. The teachers' active participation and discussion motivate them to do their best, demonstrating their eagerness to learn and help others in the new normal classroom setting. The teacher and students in the new classroom setting feel united despite not using traditional methods, as they are eager to learn and help others in the class experience better learning.
In the future, how would you want the learners in your virtual or actual classroom to interact? How will you make it happen?
As future educators, we will aim to foster an environment where students can express their thoughts, ideas, and feelings freely, fostering active participation and confidence in learning new skills. As future educators, we all aim to foster an environment where students can express their thoughts, ideas, and feeling freely, fostering active participation and confidence in learning new skills. Recognizing and managing different abilities in the classroom is crucial for successful management. Every learner is unique, and every one of them holds great potential. Instilling in their hearts and minds that differences make them special will result in more active participation. By doing this, we aim to improve our management skills, embodying a growth mindset. I hope you learned a lot on our journey. Please allow me to pass the steering wheel to Sir Renato as we explore more to our worksheet number 3. Sir, take it away.
Hola! Hi everyone, this is Shudmia Velasco.
And this is Renato Escano Jr.
Welcome to the continuation part of our journey of learnings and Worksheet 3 Diversity of Learners.
And we are your vloggers for this video.
Are you ready?
Alright,
Let's go!
When we say diversity, it talks about what makes each of us unique. It's about the things that makes us who we are. Being different from other people has never been a bad thing. It's just normal, because we are unique in our own ways. Like what they say, in diversity, there is beauty. And of course, there is strength.
Exactly, Sir Renato. So in this part 2 of worksheet number 3, we will gain a broader understanding of the diversity among learners. So now, come and join us as we observe and discover the unique differences among learners with different ages and grade levels in terms of their characteristics and needs. Let's go!
Students of various ages and grade levels differ from each other in terms of their physical, social, emotional, and cognitive aspects. Preschool students are in continuous stage of growth with much more to learn. Preschool are eager to discover things around them. They love to draw, sketch, and combine colors. They also like to play with their friends. Elementary students, on the other hand, are navigating the foundational stages of their life, building fundamental academic and social skills. They are still playful and love to be with their friends. Meanwhile, high school students are already becoming aware of various aspects of themselves and their surroundings, engaging in more complex things and exploring their interests and potential career paths. So therefore, we can see the differences of each of them depending on what stage or grade level they are in. That is why the teacher must employ different teaching strategies that is suited for them.
As future educators, recognizing and understanding the differences of our students is important for us to know how to develop our teaching strategies effectively for them.
You're right, Sir Renato. Under preschool, teachers should employ interactive and play-based activities to stimulate their creativity and build foundational skills. Under elementary level, a teaching approach should emphasize structured learning, collaborative activities, and fostering a passion for learning. And on high school level, the teaching and learning process should cater to their evolving interests, incorporating complex subjects and practical applications in life.
So I have a question for you, Ma'am Cheryl. Did you recall your experiences when you were in age? And what do you think are the similarities and differences from those stories that you've seen?
Looking at these learners makes me remember my personal experience as a kid. I also experienced riots in the classroom whenever I see my parents is not around. I also had a lot of friends when I was in elementary and high school, and I also got a lack of focus inside the classroom while I was studying. But as I grew older, I became more aware of my surroundings. I became more independent, but I still had my guidance of my parents. I also have a classroom producer. Can you think of a teacher that you cannot forget their positive or negative reasons that help you develop your personal self?
So I still clearly remember that day when I was in grade. So it was our lunch break at that time. And for us to leave the room, we have to answer a simple multiplication problem. Honestly, I'm not good at numbers. And in fact, math is my weaknesses, one of my weaknesses. So I am one of those students who left the room. And at that moment, it really hurts me, of course. I wish that our math teacher at that time did at least something for us in order for me to not feel that way.
That's a good experience. Remember, inclusivity at Ace University ensures that every student, regardless of their backgrounds, characteristics, and abilities, are feel included and valued.
And creating an inclusive learning environment fosters a sense of belonging, which is fundamental for a student's well-being and academic success.
Hope you enjoy our journey of learnings here on University
Diversity of Learners.
Bye!
Hi, I'm Mama Dilim Magsano. In today's episode, we are going to explore our experience from our observation in worksheet number 4. But before we start, we have 3 stops on our adventure.
First stop is the observation report about the types of curriculum. There are 7 types of curriculum. The recommended curriculum, which is the curricula coming from the higher authorities such as Department of Education and Commission on Higher Education. Next is the written curriculum, appears in the state and written documents, for example, the scope, the lesson plan, and the syllabus. The taught curriculum is the one that the teachers implement or deliver, an example of which are planned activities which are put into action. Next is the supported curriculum, has all the facilities and the materials that will help the teacher in implementing curriculum, for example, computer, projector, and books. The 5th curriculum is the assessed curriculum. It is a tested or evaluated curriculum, for example, the paper and pencil test, oral examination, and performance test. Next is the hidden curriculum. It is an unintended curriculum which is not planned but may modify behavior. For example, the physical condition, peer influence, and the teacher-learner interaction. Lastly, the learned curriculum. It is the curriculum that students actually learn. Test results is an example.
We have concluded that each type of the curriculum works better for students, but it will work best if all the curriculum work together. This is because the curriculum mentioned are interrelated. By conducting this field study one activity, we will now able to know the curriculum we are going to make use of.
Take it away, Ma'am Daniela.
Thank you, Ma'am Madeline, for starting off our blog regarding worksheets number 4. Hi guys! I hope you still be there to take a tour of our worksheets. Come and join us at our second stop. Keep your hands on your seats. After answering the observation part, we dissect the parts of the lesson plan and identify whether it is ICT or non-ICT resources. In this activity, we are able to identify by the methods used, simplify by identifying the materials in each procedure. For example, in the motivation part, the teacher used multimedia, projector, and laptop. It is quite obvious that the resources used is ICT. It is quite very simple that an information and communication technology or ICT makes the teaching method more progressive and easy for us teachers. Same as the non-ICT use of materials. It is also an advantage to us educators because it is more on the use tangible such as Manila paper, pencil, and paper. Unlike ICT which uses the multimedia and the other electronic gadgets today. ICT and non-ICT is a big help for us teachers. The combination of the two makes our lives more easier and provides a better learning materials for the students. Away, Ma'am Laila.
Thank you, Ma'am Daniela. Hi! Ako nga pala si Ma'am Leila. Narito na tayo sa panghuling bahagi ng aming worksheet 4. Kaya tara, samahan ninyo akong galugarin ang aming pagsusuri at refleksyon para rito. Sa aming pagsusuri, sa aming paglalakbay sa Dumalandan Center Integrated School o DCIS, nalaman namin na mayroon itong K-12 curriculum. Parte kasi ang DCIS sa pampublikong paaralan. Sa K-12 curriculum na ito ay naglalaman ito ng mga MELS. Sa mga MELS na ito ay dito kukunin ang mga pamantayang pagganap ng guro sa kanyang mga mag-aaral sa inaasahang pagkatuto sa isang aralin. Para naman sa refleksyon namin sa gawain ito, mahalaga na matukoy ng guro ang kanyang layunin sa kanyang pagtuturo. Mahalaga rin na nakabatay sa pamantayang pagganap sa kurikulum ang mga layunin ito upang hindi malihis o mawala sa konsepto ang pagkatutong nais matamo ng guro sa kanyang mga mag-aaral. Take it away, Ma'am Griselda.
Thank you, Ma'am Leila. So for Worksheet 5, Assessing Learning Outcomes and Reporting Feedbacks. In the first part of the activity, we list down all forms of assessment tools used by the teachers we observe. We indicate the assessment for learning or formative assessment. It occurs when teachers use inference about student progress to inform their teaching. While assessment as learning, also a formative assessment, occurs when students reflect on and monitor their progress to inform their future learning goals. And in assessment of learning, also a summative assessment, it occurs when teachers use evidence of student learning to make judgments on student achievements against goals and standards.
May is reading a book about a communist society. It reminds her of the government in a particular country.
Also, in this activity, we interviewed teachers in Dumalandan Center Integrated School and asked them how they compute learners' grades and what criteria do they consider. We also asked how are the grades or performance reported to parents. They say that they compute students' grades using an automated system. They simply put all the scores for each student and the system automatically generates the grades. In junior high school, there is 100% in total. It is divided into 15% for performance tasks, 30% for written activities, outputs, and the remaining 20% for examination grades. The computation follows the format provided by the Department of Education. And regarding on how teachers report it to parents, they mentioned that they hold meetings on card day to discuss each student's grades, performance, behavior, attitude, and overall progress. And to further explore the worksheet 5, Ma'am Jazel, please take it away.
Thank you, Ma'am Ivy. Hi guys, I hope you're still there. I want to share with you the analysis part of the worksheet number 5. Evaluation plays an enormous role in the teaching and learning process. We need to evaluate learning to determine if students truly understand the lesson, as well as whether performance and course learning objectives were met. To identify the areas where learners are excelling and those who are struggling. It is important to record the students' scores. Therefore, it is necessary to record the students' formative and summative assessment so that they may have a basis for giving them the grades and for them to monitor the student progress. Teacher prepared a table of specification because it will make the job easier. With the table of specification as their guide, it will aid them to carefully and systematically design the test. A table of specification provides the teacher with evidence that a test has content valid. Learning outcomes can be defined as the particular knowledge, skills, and abilities that an instructor intends for students to learn or to develop. In answering the teacher's question, some learners did not encounter difficulty. Instead, they all answered question well. And they also have a good interaction that makes the discussion fun and entertaining from the beginning until the end of the discussion. Teacher encounters challenges in computation of grades because some students did not submit anything, so the teacher find out why other students did not comply. The teacher will then provide them with the necessary activities to cope up for what they have missed. On the other hand, reporting the grades of students to their respective parents is also a challenge for the teachers. Because it is inevitable that some parents will complain about the grades of their children. To further explore more, Ma'am Berlin, take it away.
Thank you, Ma'am Giselle. Now, let's explore the reflection part of the worksheet 5, which is composed of 3 questions. The first question is, as a millennial would be the teacher, how can the assessment process help you make learning more fun and more meaningful? For the second question, as a future teacher, how can you eliminate fear of assessment to your students given this new mode of learning? For the question number 3, if you are the teacher, what solutions could you offer to address the challenges in evaluating students' performance and giving feedbacks? And that's all for the worksheet number 5. Take away, Ma'am Angelica.
Teachers play an important role in promoting harmonious relationship with students, parents, teachers, and the school community. With this, FS students must be exposed to the different social roles and functions of a teacher. This activity will help us appreciate the importance of school and community relationship in the educational process. Under our observation report, we are tasked to interview or gather data from our cooperating teacher about their personal attributes, professional attributes, awards received, research conducted, and their extension activities. Being passionate,
dedicated, and upholding the code of ethics is vital for every teacher. Our cooperating teachers extend their helping hands during their extension projects as a way to strengthen school and community relationship. With these attributes, they have achieved many rewards in their teaching careers.
Based on our observation and thorough analysis, we generalize 5 social functions and roles of a teacher. These are collaborator, role model, facilitator, developer, and support. To recognize the different extension activities of this teacher, let me pass this camera to Ma'am Arlene. Ma'am, take it away.
Thank you, Ma'am Angelica. Okay, so let's talk about research and extension. How did the teacher conduct her action research? Our cooperating teacher, Ma'am Jasmine C. Divinisha, began her action research during COVID-19 pandemic. They were given a task to carry out a study with emphasis on ways to enhance new normal. For this reason, Ma'am Divinisha used the watching schools or wings as part of her research. According to her, there is methodical procedures to conduct research. Start by observing what in your immediate environment needs to be improved. The next step are to devise a plan of action, choose your responses and beneficiaries, put it into practice and track its development. Second question, describe the extension project the teacher was involved in. Both within and outside of the classroom, our cooperating teacher is participated in a variety of extension initiatives. She is the member of the School Gender and Development Team, which is responsible for gender mainstream. She also participated in Wash in Schools or WINGS, an initiative that promotes good sanitation and hygiene practices. She serves as the organizer of YESCO, an organization that promotes environmental awareness and encourages action. Since it's one of the ways we hope the school create a positive learning environment, our cooperating teacher is in action during Brigada as well. She participated in volunteer work planting trees outside the school. During elections, she participated as electoral boards as well. That's all under research and extension. For the next part, take it away, Ma'am Jonah.
Thank you, Ma'am Arlene. Now let's delve into the analysis part where it focuses on the school community engagement and how professional and personal skills of teachers helps in preparing their tasks.
Teachers play a crucial role in the community by shaping and educating the next generation, fostering a knowledgeable and skilled society, and contributing to the overall development and progress of the community.
The school community engagement influences the educative process in a way of involvement to the community, which provides support for students both academically and emotionally. It fosters a more conducive learning environment. Engaging to community brings diverse perspectives into the educational process, enriching discussions and exposing students to a variety of ideas and experiences. Reporting achievements to bigger community is an important aspect of school transparency and community engagement. Now that we are in the 21st century where we utilize technologies, we can use social media platforms to share success stories of the school and reach wider audience and encourages community engagement through likes, comments, and shares.
The personal and professional skills of teachers are crucial because they directly impact the quality of education provided. A teacher's personal skills like empathy and communication promotes understanding with students, while their professional skills such as doing lesson plans and topic mastery provide excellent task preparation for a well-rounded educational experience.
Teachers serve as role models influencing students not just academically but also in terms of characters and value. With that, that's all from my part. Please take it away, Ma'am Daniela.
Gracias, Ma'am Donna Marie. Now, let's go to the next part of this activity. Let's go to explore the different questions under the reflection part. We will talk about 3 questions in this part. So, first question is, if you are the teacher, what approach will you use to systematically compute the grades of your students? Why do you prefer that approach? In summary, most of us prefer
prefer to use the e-class record provided by DepEd rather than computing manually, simply because it is more convenient and efficient to use. This helps to accurately compute students' grades, and it will be a verifiable source and evidence of the numbers shown on the students' report cards. Additionally, Microsoft Excel serves as an excellent tool that plays a vital role in helping teachers as it saves time and provides a consistent grading system. Moving on to the second question. Which of the different school forms is the easiest to accomplish? Why? Some of us answered that the easiest school form for them is school form 2, which is the daily attendance of the students, because they simply monitor the learner's attendance by checking if they are present or if it's not. For some, the easiest is the school form 3, which is the books issued and returned, as it contains the date of book issued by the teacher and the when it was returned. Some answered school form 9, which is the learner's progress report card that indicates the grade of the students, and some answered school form 5, which simply puts the general average of each learner. Lastly, each of the different school forms is the most difficult to accomplish. What will you do to lessen the difficulty accomplishing this form? In summary, most of us answered that the difficult school forms to accomplish are the school form 9 and 10. School form 9 contains the grades of the students in every quarter, while school form 10 or form 137 contains grades of the learners in every quarter for the whole academic year. Some answered that school form 8 is difficult to accomplish because it has computation and formulas used to input each learner's necessary information. For some, school form 7, which is the school personal assignment list and basic profile, provides a lot of information that needs to be filled in. In order to lessen this difficulty encountered in accomplishing school forms, it is necessary to make sure that all the needed information is accurate and organized. Moreover, in terms of the grading system, it is important to refrain from the biases and make sure to double-check all the information to avoid errors.
Did you enjoy our trip?
That's great! See you next time!
Adios!
Gracias!